going to just railroad Virtus.pro 5-0 at the beginning of the half, and then Virtus.pro showed that they could definitely grind rounds right back. They brought it back up to 5-5, and from there, Fnatic just seemed to wilt. You know, they didn't really get anything done after that. A single round after that initial streak. It's not going to be very good, you know, for Fnatic standards, right?
Oh,
yeah, we're going to get that Snacks replay again. And he flashes himself in as well, so it's just... Like, this guy is truly the master. And then he had a... Okay, so he actually had some help as well. He had a follow-up flash coming from a teammate.
Yeah, Crims had a hard time sort of replying. Even if he had, I mean, probably would have still been enough, but that was very, very impressive. And exactly the sort of play I feel like we identify with Snacks. And it's only like a couple of people who do it. Snacks JW, Happy is one as well. There's a couple of players like that that really excel at playing like that. And lately, I would actually say Karrigan is like switching more and more to that kind of style as well. So it's like yeah, it takes a special kind of mentality, I suppose.
Well, let's see. There's more nades at least on Virtus.pro than there was for Fnatic. Fnatic had full Kevlar. VP go for 3 guys with full nades actually.
And 5 decoys.
How is this going to set up? It's just like decoys all over the place, but Fnatic could not care one whit about those decoys. They've actually got 4 players on this A site right now, Fnatic. This is ideal for them. This is the best case scenario, but already trading frags. Total slaughter. Bomb gets dropped out in the middle, and JW still alive. Needs to find this headshot versus Neo, and he's going to just get caught. Drop down to half HP.
Oh, Flusher gonna pick up a kill there on Neo. It's great work though. JW using that smoke so well to get a reload in and not getting killed. Otherwise, he would have been gone if that smoke hadn't been there. Now it's a 2-1-2 here, and Snacks and Bialy, they've got good health, but no armor at all. Snacks trying to take a fight early on. It's really dangerous, and JW has rotated all the way around. Long rotation for him, but it might pay off here. Looking for the shot. Gonna take down Bialy. Snacks now in the back lines. They're gonna have to get a bit close here. They don't have a kit currently picked up. Flusher gonna get the kill. There should be enough time for the defuse as well, but it's a little bit scary. Actually, the kit was on JW, so Flusher...
Sweet Jesus, Flusher.
He's 100% sure. He's going to get it as well, but I mean... A little bit scary.
You can see JW as well. He's like, I got the kit, bro! And Flusher's like, no, I need the points.
Yeah.
Give me the points for the defuse.
Good job, Flusher, man. That's what it's all about.
And it's all about getting to the top of that scoreboard, and that's where Flusher's sitting right now. Even with Wolfmeister having 16 frags. But then that's got to be based off of the second half, so...
Well, those scores are always like really poorly reflect who's doing well.
Yeah, wonky.
9-7 at the moment, so that pistol win there for Fnatic could have a pretty big impact on the game. See if VP can bring it back quick. They've got no armor. They did put the bomb down, so we're going to try and buy in the upcoming round instead. A couple of SMGs, including one on Pronax. Picks up the first frag there. And Neo to go down, and JW just there to get some information in the middle.
And Fnatic currently playing for retake on A as well. Olofmeister, just a single guy holding back all the way at CT truck, making sure that nobody's going to get out unnoticed. But Fnatic right now, they're definitely worried about getting too close quarters, it seems. They don't want to be at risk of running into some kind of like A smoke executor or just getting picked off with a Tech 9s or P250s, anything like that. JW peeks out into mid, takes out Pasha, and now all 3 players here for Virtus.pro just gathered up on this A site. They will be able to get that bomb plant, no problem at all, because it's coming out from Squeak. Although, he's not going to be fast enough, Wolfmeister. I thought for a second that he was actually going to be able to make it there in time.
That would have been good fun. Taz all the way in the back here. Put Snacks on top of his head to try and see if they could look over there, but that did not work out well, and so nobody dies on Fnatic's team, but we'll see each of the SMGs pick up a kill. Obviously, Fnatic know with 2 bomb plants that the buy is coming. Question is if they hold on to the SMGs or not. One is going to get traded out, and Crims, he held on to it on the C side, and I mean, it makes even more sense to actually do it on the CT side, so why not?
Yeah, you get close, play close mid.
Yeah.
Get up into, well, it's all about finding the close angle, essentially. And in B halls, it works as well. If you get a flash in, you can close that gap, that distance really quickly. Or you can play super aggressive with your teammate JW. And JW manages to pick up 1. Pronax is there, double MP7 play. And they actually make it work.
Not too bad at all. 4 versus 3 right now. Fnatic getting the better of that exchange. And the bomb also dropped over here, so Snack's going to be a little bit careful. If he wants to sneak in and try and pick it up, then he doesn't know if they're still there and looking. Taz trying to be creative and maybe distracting them a bit over at A, but right now VP, they've got plenty of time, but they are spread out quite far across the map. Fnatic have just gone back and played extremely defensively.
They've given up all that ground. But you can see just by how carefully they're having to clear out these angles. Snacks, he's worried about somebody being left behind to lurk. So they realize now, Virtus.pro, it seems like they're getting an idea of where they might want to take this. I mean, Snacks still kind of hanging around in mid. And yeah, they're going to go out through mid, try and keep Fnatic guessing. And Flusha, no joy. What a shot from Snacks. Headshot just slaps him. And now into a 3-on-3. And it's still wide open. VP, instead of trying to head over to the B site where Fnatic definitely think they're going, they're just going to wrap right around to A.
Look at the smokes that Snacks just knows by pure, like, practice. It's not a very common smoke to be throwing like that. Olofmeister is going to get the kill in the last couple of bullets. Snacks goes down as well, and Pronax to finish the round. Still, that's all just, like, very cool. Double, triple kill, in fact, for Pronax. If you remember, Snacks, I think, is the only player so far that we've ever seen, at least that I can recall, that threw that really, really cool smoke on Nuke from T-spawn, where he's running out of spawn. Yeah. So lots of people would throw that smoke, but Snacks is the only one who never stopped. Like, he would just run and, like, count in his head and throw it, and it was so beautiful. But, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I could talk all day about how much fun it is watching Snacks play.
Snacks, he's got it. When he's motivated, that's the main thing. That's when he's coming up with all these kinds of clever plays. He can be that mastermind. Very quick play here from Virtus.pro, though. They've managed to just take over mid with 5 players. This is an eco round for them, though, so not the best firepower to work with. Kind of wondering if Crims is really going to take the risk to try and push into connector, though. Neo is waiting right around the corner. This is lethal range. No, he's got the Glock, so still, he could pick off Crims if he has the element of surprise.
Yeah, he'll do slightly more than tickle him. It's going to take a while still.
Thought perhaps that he had the PT-50, but...
Oh no, they line up for JW and he's going to get a good couple of kills there. Neo also will go down and no chance at all. It's still a nice move by Neo, I think. I mean, it's still a good idea.
And now the money is getting there right there for Fnatic. This is where it starts to get fun. Where the pressure starts to mount on Virtus.pro. Because they cannot let Pronax get out of control. If he's sitting up at 7,000, 8,000 for Crims, an additional 5 on JW, like, it is looking fairly healthy over here on Fnatic's side, and that's going to mean less pressure on Fnatic to actually perform. It's all about VP now in this one round. And they're going again for mid, it seems. Early boost, Neo with the op. But it's Snacks instead, not Neo who's boosted up. Where did the Neo go?
Got the op still hanging around somewhere. Trying to see if he can make his way up through middle, it seems. Molotov up and playing right at the edge of the smoke there. JW trying to jump up and look over it. In fact, that's a pretty clever idea up on the railing there. He's going to end up going back, though. Took a bit of damage and doesn't want to push the issue too much. Counter boost coming up from Fnatic to try and see if they can clear that out. As Olofmeister goes down to Neo's AWP. JW going to fall in Crims, too. Pronax. A little bit of a battle coming in from behind, and Snacks goes back to kill him, but even then they could have just ignored Pronax. If they wanted to. If they really wanted to.
If they really wanted to, yeah. Snacks is feeling it. He's got his blood up, though. But what a crazy position to take as well, coming in from CT, jumping up onto the box on short like that. Not every day you see that, because you're so exposed. You're there, and if there's 2 guys there, likelihood of you actually making it out alive, pretty slim. So Fnatic trying to go for the big plays, and it really didn't pan out for him at all. And this off of just VP having a very aggressive approach, just what the gang, I mean, just the rush straight up short like that, everybody there. And they did the exact same thing that actually they got punished for by JW in the last round. Rinse and repeat.
Now, what's the scoreboard like for Fnatic at the moment, I'm wondering, in terms of money? They've got some here. They've got a bit of a bang. That's good news on them, but otherwise they would have been in a bit of trouble. Look at them. Look at the score on Snacks. 22 kills. 19 on Olof. 16 on Taz. Pretty good stuff here. Yeah. JW, a lot of assists.
He's having trouble. I can't really seem to like lock down those frags, right? He's got 8 assists.
Yeah, well, maybe he's had a change of heart. You know, lately he's like, I'll be the team player. Because usually his role would be, you know, the Lone Ranger type person, just off on his own. Olof here, easy kill on Snacks, trying to entry on that B bomb side. Olof gonna push behind and take down Taz as well. Very unlikely reaction to getting that opening frag there. Definitely catching VP a bit off guard. Nice flick from JW. Not going to be an assist this time around. Pasha going to take down 1 for a double, but Bomb is still trapped down here, and as he goes to peak, Crims is going to finish it. 10 2-11. Close game still on our hands here.
Absolutely. But yeah, this is again, this might be a force buy situation here for VP. I'd be pretty surprised if they didn't go for it actually. Snacks, Neo, yeah, Bialy, they all have enough for rifles. Everybody's got enough for the fun toys, so they're gonna actually commit. Taz is gonna be the one. Tech 9, Kevlar, and Single Flash. They want to keep the pressure up on Fnatic because they know, Anders, that Fnatic right now, their bank just got tapped into the last round. If they can win this round, they can do a lot of damage to Fnatic. There's the fadeaway shot from JW, not going to connect, and he misses the flick as well, so has to give up the ground in mid. And again, VP, they just brute force. It's just like blunt trauma straight to the face. Fnatic just don't know how to deal with this mid push.
Pronax playing very close and able to hear a lot of what's going on, and Snacks is trying to seek the right pass of the smoke here. Pronax putting up another one, but Snacks is actually hiding in that corner. Pronax, no idea what's happening. Smoke's gonna fade, but Pronax is quick that time. Wow, looked like Snacks should have had the advantage.
Oh. Yeah, Flusha though, just off on the timing, over commits to the peak. Now Pronax is going to be waiting here with the HE. We'll see if he gets the angle right. He can actually dunk it onto whoever's trying to plant in the back. The plant happens. Pronax. He thinks it's a default. Does do some good damage to Taz, though. I mean, instead, before I can even finish the sentence, Olafmeister gets caught on his backstab. So now it's a man advantage here for Virtus.pro holding on to the site. They've got all the points covered. This is almost a situation where Fnatic, they should be thinking about backing off to save their guns.
Oh, Pasha could be getting a couple of shots through if he's a little bit lucky there, but not going to be treated as such. Neo, that was just a scout that he had, so nice headshot on Olafmeister. Otherwise, missed the shot. He could have been going down instead, and that would have maybe sparked a comeback for a retake for Fnatic here, but it's going to be 11-11. Score is going to be tied once again, and feels like it's been a while here in the league since we've had a really tight game like that. I mean, we've had overtime yesterday, but still, this is turning into a good game between these two top teams. And VP are really low in this league. Like, they're in, what, 8th place or something right now, I think?
And it's not looking to, I mean...
Set 8th or 9th or something?
The problem is that VP right now, they've got 6 losses to their name. So